What's going on, guys? Coming back at you with a brand new video and some further developments and some fake news from that Lambo recall situation. And Ferrari has finally revealed the replacement for the F12 Berlinetta. Let's get into it. We've seen some spy shots, some mysterious Ferraris under covers and stuff like that, and today we have finally seen the reveal of the replacement for the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. There's a lot of speculation that it was going to be called the F12M, but we were all wrong. It's called the 812 Super Fast. And in Italian, that is super veloce. So we're getting an SV or a SF from Ferrari. Interesting name, interesting car all around. It has some undertones of the F12 TDF. Some the back end looks a lot like the F12 TDF, a little thicker, a lot less, carbon and lines and stuff to make it, really defined. But I guess that depends on your spec, and with like tailor-made programs and stuff like that, I'm sure you can make this car look really sweet. But the side profile looks rather odd. To be honest, they did the F12 Berlinetta so well. I mean, that was one of the greatest looking Ferraris ever made. But the side profile on this 812 Superfast is very interesting. Definitely have to see it in person to really get the full gist of it. Front end, it's more opened up, bigger grille. Like I said, undertones of the F12 TDF. Got some vents here and there that look like there's design cues from the TDF, but still the TDF looks far better than this 812 super fast. The rims that they have on this car are rather interesting also. I would not choose to put those on my car. They're a bit much, I have to say, or just a bit odd. I don't know. This is I've absolutely fell in love with the 488 when they announced it a couple years ago, but now this 812 Superfast, I'm not really sure what to think. The F12 TDF was an absolutely incredible car. Little specs on it, so 6.5 liter V12, naturally aspirated, so they're sticking with that naturally aspirated engine. The F12 was a 6.3, this is a 6.5, producing around 783 horsepower, 512 pounds-feet of torque, I believe, or foot-pounds, as some people would like me to say. So 60 horsepower increase with an extra 0.2 displacement in that engine. Not really that much a big deal. I'm sure the downforce is a lot greater on this car, but just the styling of it just isn't doing it for me right now. Definitely gonna have to see this car in person to see all of the angles and really have an appreciation for the design, I guess. It's just like that middle variant of that line. We're not really at the full changeover, like from the 360 to the 440 to the 458 to the 488. This is kind of like just that middle ground for the F12, I believe. 812 Superfast. So what are your thoughts on this car? It's odd. Everybody is saying that it's kind of odd from the side profile. The front profile, just the front view, looks incredible, like all Ferraris do. But the side, the back end looks good, but just the side profile with all the stuff, it's weird. So just comment below what you guys think about it, and let's move on into the next thing. So more read into the that whole Veneno Aventador Recall. So no major recalls on the Venenos. That was all just fake news to gain clicks. Oh, Venenos are being recalled. All fake news, nothing really on that, but the Aventadors are being recalled. They've always had issues with like catching on fire and stuff like that, and now it's finally being addressed. I think some people are saying that it's already a well-known situation, and now they're finally being taken in. Apparently the fuel pipes were right above the exhaust pipes, so that was really causing, wear with heat and just, stuff like that. very odd to put fuel pipes right above the exhaust pipes on Lamborghinis, and I mean, that just sounds plain stupid, but that's really about it. And people are saying it was like 6,000 cars in total, not just 1,500, but you know, you never know what's true. But the Venenos are not being recalled. That was just fake news to grab clicks. And yeah, that's pretty much that. And addressing something about JR Garage. I've been getting a lot of messages, and I got an email today, like with all this links and web archives and stuff like that. It just all seems like a witch hunt to take these guys down, just trying to duel up conspiracies and stuff like that. The stuff does look kind of convincing, but still have to look into it a little bit more. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. And yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. See you guys later.